Hi, this is Andrew Spoth with Smart Enterprise, and today I'm talking with Don Cappelli with Carnegie Mellon CERT. Don, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So perhaps you could tell our readers a little bit about CERT and what it is and what your role is there.
Okay. CERT is part of the Software Engineering Institute, which is a federally funded research and development center. It is run by Carnegie Mellon University, and we're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So we were formed when the first internet worm hit. The Department of Defense felt that they needed a coordination center, somebody who would help to get all the information out to people on how to respond. So that's how we were formed. But since then, we have grown quite a bit and do a lot more. So my role is director of the CERT Insider Threat Center. And what we do is we do research and we produce technologies and reports, best practices on how to best mitigate threats from insiders.
So what's changing? Obviously, the technology that's driving some of these threats is rapidly evolving. What are you seeing on your end, in the research that you're doing and the case studies that you're looking at?
Well, a lot of our work over the past 13 years has been looking at what are the patterns in these cases. Who does this? Why? When? How? And we found there are three different types of insider threats: IT sabotage, theft of intellectual property, and fraud. Now, what we found is the patterns in those cases has not changed. Over time, it pretty much stays the same. What is changing is the technical methods that they use. So it's important to have a strategy that keeps up with emerging technical issues, like bring your own device and use of virtual machines and the cloud and things like that.
Any stats which you'd like to point out, research which would show how things are changing quantitatively?
So over the years, we do a survey every year with CSO Magazine and the Secret Service. And we go out to the CSO subscriber list and ask, have you been the victim of at least one insider attack in the past year? And this is malicious insider attacks, by the way, not unintentional. And over the years, it stayed pretty consistently at about 50% of all organizations were the victim of an insider attack. Last year, we did see that it started to drop a little bit. And so that was actually encouraging to us, because we like to think that maybe people are doing what we are suggesting and it's helping. But we also asked, of the attacks that you experienced, insider and outsider, which was more expensive, had more of an impact to you? And about 67% said that the insider attacks had more impact, financial, operational, reputational, than the outsider attacks.
So to wrap up, what advice, what takeaways would you like to give the audience here at the RSA conference and our readers, how to lower the risk of insider threats?
Well, a lot of people think insider threat is the role of IT. That's who has to worry about this. And that just won't work, because insiders basically do what they do every day. They just happen to commit a crime that day. So if you have a system administrator who writes a logic bomb, well, what do system administrators do? They write programs, they write scripts. The computer can't tell that's a bad one today. The people who steal intellectual property are typically people steal what they work on. So how can you tell if they're just taking it with them for a presentation or to work on at home, or if they're stealing it? And fraud, same thing. People use the systems they use every day. So you really need a holistic program that includes HR, management, IT, information security, legal, physical security. The biggest thing is to build a program that is integrated across your organization.
Great. Well, thank you for your time, Don. This has been Don Cappelli with Carnegie Mellon CERT. Thank you.